Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table, to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Education Division prepares for new school term despite non-payment of salaries and outstanding school repairs. TRHA launches Baby Box Initiative. URP delivers 548 benches to primary schools around Tobago. And Caribbean Airlines suspends flights to Venezuela amid growing tensions. Good evening, I'm Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Thursday, 4th September 2025. Now to our top story. The Tobago Regional Health Authority hosted a milestone ceremony on August 29th at the Learning Resource Centre, Scarborough General Hospital, to mark the soft launch of the Secretary's Baby Box Initiative and the unveiling of the Baby Friendly Hospital Initiative accreditation plaque. The event brought together hospital staff, parents of newborns, and guests to celebrate two significant advancements in maternal and child health. Alia Balgobin has the details.
Dr. Inga Manswell, Senior Medical Officer of Pediatrics, highlighted Scarborough General Hospital's BFHI accreditation, achieved in June 2024, as a significant international recognition of the hospital's commitment to promoting breastfeeding and fostering a family-friendly environment.
The babies are healthier, with less childhood admissions. They are more intelligent children. There is a reduction in non-communicable diseases in adulthood. It reduces the risk of breast and ovarian cancers in the mother.
The Baby Box Initiative, spearheaded by the Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Dr. Faith Brebner, will see every newborn in Tobago receiving a box filled with essential baby care products and educational materials to support healthy early childhood development.
But it hits you a little differently when you realize that they needed what was in the basket. So we decided to look around and to see whether, this is something we could do for every baby that is born on the island. And then we realized that we were not being creative or anything, because this happens in other parts of the world.
Dr. Brebner commended the BFHI team for their dedication and emphasized that the Baby Box Initiative is currently in its pilot phase, with adjustments to be made based on community feedback. As part of the launch, 19 mothers who gave birth in August were presented with baby boxes, marking the official start of this initiative. This is Alia Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development is addressing the need for new school furniture through the Unemployment Relief Program in Tobago. The initiative, part of the Division of Education, Research and Technology's School Readiness Program, has resulted in the construction of over 548 single-seater benches for primary schools across the island. The benches have already been delivered and are ready for students to use. The program provides both essential infrastructure for schools and valuable work opportunities for the community. The project highlights a collaboration between various state divisions. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Skibidi bang bang. Yours truly be representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainment's Neon, a Tribal Affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I'm jamming on the pavement with Neon.
The event of this century is here. AMPLIA. 100 years of excellence to honor the past and ignite the future. Saturday, September 30th at the Magdalena. The Centennial Gala, hosted by Bishop's High School, Tobago. An all-inclusive evening of entertainment, culinary delights, and timeless vibes. And at midnight, raise your glass as we welcome the next 100 years. Limited early bird tickets, $750. Secure yours at islandetickets.com. An all-white affair. One night, one century, one legacy.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Welcome back. Caribbean Airlines has announced the temporary suspension of all flights between Trinidad and Caracas for the month of September 2025, affecting flights BW300 and BW301, scheduled for September 6th, 13th, 20th, and 27th. This move comes amid rising regional tensions, particularly in response to a recent U.S. Marine strike off Venezuela's coast that reportedly killed 11 suspected members of the Tren de Aragua cartel. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar publicly backed the strike, calling for hard-hitting action against drug traffickers. Impacted passengers will be contacted directly by CAL and offered complimentary rebooking in the same cabin on future CAL flights, refund options through the reservations call center, ticket offices, and travel agents, or reaccommodation on alternative carriers, subject to seat availability. CAL has encouraged travelers to monitor its official website and social media platforms for further updates on the Caracas route. The Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, has made history, winning Jamaica's 2025 general elections for the third consecutive time, reaffirming its dominance on the country's political stage. This victory secures Andrew Holness another term as Prime Minister, extending his leadership and solidifying his role as one of the longest-serving heads of government in Jamaica's modern era. Despite challenges during his tenure, including the global pandemic and ongoing debates about crime and governance, Holness has maintained strong public support.
There's never been a government in independent Jamaica that has had to deal with a pandemic. And we dealt with the pandemic, coming out of it very rapidly, without increasing our debt, without cutting one job in the public sector or cutting any pay in the public sector, and immediately after, increasing public sector wages by the largest increase ever in the history of Jamaica. But more than that, we were hit by a Category 5 hurricane, and then we had 8 solid weeks of rains and tropical storms which damaged our infrastructure, and we were able to recover quickly from that.
In his victory address, Prime Minister Holness pledged to continue advancing Jamaica's development agenda with renewed emphasis on job creation, education, and national security. He also called for unity, urging Jamaicans to work together to build a stronger and more resilient nation. In other regional news, Guyana's President Irfan Ali has been re-elected, securing over 55% of the vote and winning 8 of 10 regions in the September 1 polls. His People's Progressive Party and Civic retained a parliamentary majority, while newcomer WIN emerged as the main opposition. Ali now faces pressure to ensure the equitable distribution of Guyana's booming oil wealth. The spirit of Tobago is alive and well, thanks to the remarkable performances at this year's Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition finals. The decades-old national tradition, celebrating its 62nd year, is a cornerstone of cultural preservation. The competition aims to identify and encourage talent from every corner of the Twin Island nation, with a focus on indigenous folk arts. This year, Tobago's presence was undeniable. The Ministry of Sport and Community Development, which oversees the event, praised the island's dynamic contributions. From folk dance and drama to song and storytelling, Tobago's groups lit up the stage with rhythm, pride, and pure cultural power, spotlighting the island's local artistic prowess. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Hair goals, we've got 'em. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
I send in a big, 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 big dirty bun for you. Better than them. And I have a big, 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 big dirty bun for you. So you better door on.
Shine Tobago, the breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When you rum, tell you you's a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive cooler party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Local initiative aimed at improving public transportation infrastructure has reached a significant milestone. The Adopt a Bus Shed program, led by the Division of Settlements, Public Utilities and Rural Development, is making notable progress in upgrading bus shelters across the island. The program encourages local businesses, community groups, and individuals to take on the responsibility of maintaining and enhancing the appearance of bus shelters. This partnership-based approach is a key component of the division's broader efforts to enhance public spaces and improve daily life to commuters.
Let's get back to society and using branding to merchandise my company. The use of PPE in the workplace and general safety.
By inviting public participation, the initiative not only revitalizes essential infrastructure, but also fosters a stronger sense of community pride and shared responsibility. The success of the Adopt a Bus Shed program demonstrates the positive impact of collaboration between government bodies and the public. As the initiative continues, it's expected to lead to further improvements in the island's public transport network, benefiting thousands of daily commuters.
I think that this is a great opportunity for all business owners to jump on board with this initiative. It takes nothing from you. Branding and advertising is a way that your business can expand. So I encourage all businesses to jump on board with this opportunity.
Business owners may be able to express artwork throughout the bus shed. and also provide a safe shelter for people who travel in and around the island.
Trinidad and Tobago's National Training Agency has a new board. The Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training recently installed a 16-member board of directors tasked with overseeing technical and vocational education and training. The board, led by new chairman Chanda Gupta Supasad, has been appointed for a 3-year term. The NTA is responsible for coordinating and regulating TVET to develop a globally competitive workforce. Minister Prakash Prasad emphasized the need for transparency and accountability, highlighting skills training as a critical component of national development, playing a role similar to university education. The agency work includes setting national occupational standards and quality assurance, all vital for preparing citizens for the world of work. The Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is cracking down on illicit alcohol sales. In a proactive move to curb breaches of the Liquor License Law Act, law enforcement officials recently attended a special seminar focused on enforcement. Tobago's police force is cracking down on illicit alcohol sales. In a proactive move, senior officers and supervisors attended a seminar with experts from the Customs and Excise Division to better enforce the Liquor License Act. Superintendent Mark Joseph stated that the training was necessary due to an increase in public inquiries and enforcement operations. The goal is to equip officers with the knowledge to monitor compliance and conduct inspections. Violations can lead to significant penalties, including fines up to 10,000 TT and 3 years in prison, in line with recent legislative amendments. This renewed focus signals that authorities are taking public safety seriously, aiming to curb unregulated sales linked to disorderly conduct and road safety issues. It's a key step toward safer communities in Tobago. The weather report is up next. Stay with us.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships. It's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
I'm sending a big, 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 big dirty bun for you. Better than them. And I have a big, 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 big dirty bun for you. So you better don't run. Come back fun, I said don't run. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do? It's very critical. Talk to you, but it's a long, 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 long road. I'm going down.
Skibidi bang bang. Yours truly be representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainments. Neon, a tribal affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I jamming on the pavement with Neon.
Welcome back. The Coaland Beach Sport Arena came alive recently as it hosted the second edition of the Beach Volleyball Development Camp. This 4-day program continues to build momentum for the sport across the region. The camp was a collaborative effort spearheaded by the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, the Caribbean Zonal Volleyball Association, and the Trinidad and Tobago Volleyball Federation, bringing together 54 youth athletes and coaches from 8 territories: Aruba, Barbados, the Cayman Islands, Haiti, Martinique, St. Kitts and Nevis, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Trinidad and Tobago. The event offered a dynamic blend of elite technical training, skill-building workshops, and competitive match play. Participants not only honed their individual abilities on the sand, but also benefited from the shared knowledge of experienced coaches and regional mentors. The development camp also served as a platform to foster camaraderie and cultural exchange, uniting young players with a shared passion for the sport. Organizers highlighted that initiatives like this are critical in expanding the talent pool, preparing athletes for higher levels of competition, and strengthening volleyball's presence in the Caribbean. With its successful staging, the Coaland Beach Sport Arena has once again demonstrated its potential as a hub for regional sport development and youth empowerment. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, mostly fair despite a few spotty showers and the low chance of an odd thunderstorm mainly after midnight. Temperatures will drop to 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, variably cloudy with occasional showers favoring the early morning to afternoon period. There is also a low chance of isolated thunderstorm activity. Tomorrow's daytime temperature is predicted to be 31 degrees Celsius, with a low of 26 degrees Celsius, and the heat index is expected to be 36 degrees Celsius. Seas are expected to be slight with waves 1 to 1.5 meters in open waters and smooth in sheltered areas. Tomorrow, the sun is expected to rise at 5:52 and set at 6:09. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recap the headlines before we go. TRHA launches the Baby Box Initiative. URP delivers 548 benches to primary schools across Tobago. And Caribbean Airlines suspends flights to Venezuela amid growing tensions. I'm Natalia Nances Montrichet. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great night.